Oh my God. Can you hear me? I can't. I don't know why the fuck we have these damn problems every freaking time we go live. Here it is again. I can't hear him. What's going on, guys? You're on Jackpot Time coming at you. Is anybody watching this Clemson South Carolina basketball game? South Carolina hasn't taken advantage of all the opportunities they could. They should be up by double digits easily. It's 30-23 right now. You see their students all dressed up with these Home Depot vests on, look like a bunch of douchebags. But I'm still like 20 minutes of basketball left to play. But South Carolina is kind of dangerous from behind the 3-point arc. Go home and practice, Randy. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Rob's stuff right there. Yeah, Michi. I don't. This team, I have not seen. It's been a while since I've seen. Excuse me, a team improve this much from one year to another. Now, then again, I don't pay that much attention to others besides my own.
All right, how's it going, buddy?
Great. How are you?
All right, I'm about ready to throw some shit, but
You might need to.
I might need to. It's funny because I tested all this stuff like right beforehand, but apparently something went to shit.
Well,
So
something
I'm kind of
failed the
restarting this thing.
test.
Yeah, I failed a test. By the way, this big motherfucker that you got that's out there, I mean, he's bigger than half your fucking offensive lineman. He should be on the football team. He's down there just muscling shit up.
You talking about Josh Gray?
Well, I just call him big motherfucker because that's what he is.
Yeah, right now your students are currently over on the one end zone area playing with balloon animals. It looks like.
What?
But looks like balloon animals. I don't know. They got like pool noodles or something. They're purple and orange. I don't know. It's crazy. Still got a lot of basketball to play though here, but I don't know. They're looking all right. Anyway,
So watching, I mean, I've watched some of the South Carolina games this year, but this guy, look at this guy. Holy shit, he's just a big dude. Wow.
yeah, he's big as a house. I don't think you really realize. We don't realize how big some of these basketball players actually are until you get up to close to them. I mean, these are some big human beings.
Yeah. Let's welcome Gamecock. Let's welcome Gamecock Sporty to the program. What is up, buddy?
Hey, I'm doing well. How about you guys?
I'm trying to get my
Better than I
shit together.
deserve, man. Better than I deserve.
What you got for the show, bud?
So Shane Beamer told me to find some joy, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna move on to basketball season.
Yeah, you might. Yeah, there's a little bit more joy here this evening than there is.
Get that shit out of here. Don't bring that pussy shit in the paint. That's what you get, little fellow. Screech is going to kill you before it's over.
I thought he was talking to one of his kids or something. I'm like, who are you calling a pussy?
All the guys wearing black tonight.
Okay, yeah. Well, they're currently curb stomping you. So, anyway,
6 points is not a curb stomping.
yeah. Neither is 14 or 21 or whatever it was that time. But yeah,
Is
we let you-
49 a curb stomping? I'm asking for a friend.
49? 49 is a curb stomping. Yeah.
Okay.
Boom!
Anyway,
This guy is good.
so you moved on to basketball season, right? That's good.
Well, I'm still talking a little bit about like how we need to make some moves this off season, as in finding new staff and what our plan's going to be recruiting. I've just been trying to keep it real. I see that there's some sunshine pumpers out there, one channel in particular in our fan base, and I get freaking attacked for keeping things real. And they're like, "You need to be more optimistic." Like it's the same find the joy stuff that I have to hear from Beamer. So,
Really?
Yeah.
It couldn't have been the Spurs Up show, dude.
No.
No, because he pretty much. I mean, he keeps it real.
No. Spurs Up keeps it real. Locked On Gamecocks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't follow that one too much, but I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Back, by the way, we were offered at one point to be the Locked On, like to be under that Locked On brand.
Oh, really?
You remember that, Kale? We were offered to be. They wanted us to do both South Carolina and Clemson, but they wanted us to do a podcast every day.
Yeah, no.
And we were like, yeah, but and then we had to sell them our show, and it was like, yeah, and we're gonna go out and have people. And I'm like, I told Kale about.
Then pretty soon they'll be telling you how to do your show, and no.
Yeah, then they're gonna be like, you can't say fuck on the weekend, and we're gonna be like, what the hell is this channel for?
I'm not gonna be like the Pat McAfee of Gamecock college football podcasters, getting bought up by the brand and being forced to conform. So
there you go. Hey, let's welcome in Octavian. Octavian,
you were going off last night. You were on one, wasn't you?
Oh, I'm telling them, man. Listen,
Going off on Florida State.
Those motherfuckers they're still crying. They made a fucking goddamn sign about they don't play the fucking games from Florida State. That's what I'm talking about.
Who's this goddamn Ewok looking motherfucker that's at number 4? Need a lot less of him. He looks like an Ewok that went and got a manicure.
He transferred from the Citadel, believe it or not.
No, I thought
now he's looking like Shaggy 2 Dope.
Is it more for the Citadel for that kid?
What?
I thought somebody said something about he was from Winthrop.
There may be one from Winthrop, but he's from the Citadel.
Yeah.
Florida, yeah.
Florida State, man. Listen, the people down here, it's getting ridiculous, man. It's getting utterly ridiculous, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of everybody talking about Florida State this, Florida State that, crying for Florida State. Those motherfuckers don't. I don't show them not a one pity. I wouldn't shed one tear. I wouldn't shed one tear for those motherfuckers. Not one tear.
Well, here's the thing.
I mean, what the fuck?
They didn't stand. I don't know. I mean, I don't know why they're so upset. They didn't stand a chance of winning the damn thing.
And they know it. And they know it. That's the God's truth.
What's really the point in even going if you're just going to get blown out? It's kind of like the Gamecocks made it to the 2010 SEC championship game when we played Cam Newton, and he beat us like 56-14 or something like that. And I don't even think about that SEC championship game or even reflect on it because it wasn't a good mark in our program's history. So I've just kind of forgotten about it. And that's the same thing they'd be doing in 13 years if they went to the playoffs. They'd get beat by like 30 points, and it would be like a blip on the radar.
It wouldn't be the first time they get blown out in the playoff game. It wouldn't be the first time. They got blown by Oregon in the first one.
And people don't even really remember it because it was not memorable.
Octavian, hold on. Let's slow down for just a second, buddy. Tell me about all of the CFP wins that Florida has. Do you have any? I can't remember.
Listen, we're gonna make a CFP. We're gonna make a CFP next year, buddy.
Well,
we,
you,
we is about to make,
2 weeks ago, you wanted to send your coach to the soup line. You're not.
yeah, we do want to send him to the Super Bowl. He's sorry as hell. Did you see the image that the little kid that he went to the high school and the little kid said unless you beat you by 50, he just patted him on top of the head. Who fucking does that? I would have choked the shit out of him.
What the hell?
That,
What
that,
the hell?
that,
Say to the kid, is he supposed to snatch up the kid and be like, "Listen
no,
here"?
I'm talking about Billy Napier. I want to snatch him up, man. This dude is he hasn't hired an offense coordinator yet. He hasn't got the we supposed to sign Coach O today. I don't know what the fuck is going on with that. We just a fucking we just a fucking goddamn train ready to fucking happen. But I'll tell you what, if that motherfucker lose that fucking first game against Miami, his ass I will personally hand him the pink slip that first game of this season. Cause
Is he really? Is he really going to hire Ed Orgeron?
Yeah,
he's hiring him as the defensive line coach.
but
Really?
Orgeron was an offensive guy. I
Yeah.
thought.
He's a defense. He's a defensive line. Defensive line.
Hey, you know what? He may hire Orgeron and then get fired, and Orgeron might be your next head coach. He'll fit in down there with you mouth breathing.
That was. I don't mind. No, I don't mind. I don't mind. As long as we beat South Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, Texas, Texas A&M,
South Carolina because you won't be playing.
Well, you're not. South Carolina's not on your schedule, and you're not beating any of those fucking teams. So.
Well, we're gonna
beat them. I'm telling you. Yeah, listen. This weekend, God smile on the Gators, man. None of our rivals, man.
How did he
What?
smile at them?
You've lost to both your rivals.
God,
Wait a minute,
our rivals didn't make the. Listen, both our rivals didn't make the CFP. That's the fucking growing. The fucking growing. We pointed at them and making fun of them. The Georgia Bulldogs are frauds, man. I've been telling y'all this for the last past.
They've lost one game in 3 years. They're not a fraud, sir.
They is frauds. They is frauds. Just like the South Carolina Gamecocks, they are frauds too. But that's what I'm saying.
Frauds for
Not really
what?
fair either.
Frauds for what? We haven't been any good.
You have to.
Yeah, they've
you
never
have
been
to have
good
something
shit.
to show.
Yeah, they haven't been good in 15 years. They haven't been good in 15 years. 15.
Who?
15 years. South Carolina has not been good. They haven't been good in 15 years. They haven't been good since Connor Shaw. They haven't been good since Connor Shaw.
That was 10 years ago.
Well, 15-10, give is a damn. They still sorry to me. Clemson, I told you I was an honorary Clemson fan. Clemson actually is doing good.
Oh, God.
No.
That's what the problem is.
You would doom us. You need to get off the phone right now. We're having a serious basketball game going here. Go away. We don't need you anywhere.
Listen. I'm just going to tell y'all. I'm going to tell y'all this. Florida is winning the SEC next year, and we're going to spend the most money get in the transfer portal, and we're going to get the top offensive line, the top defensive line. We got Coach O coming. We got the Liberty offensive coordinator coming, and we're going to run the score up on every team. It's going to be the fun and good part 2.
The Liberty offensive coordinator is coming.
Yes, the Liberty offensive coordinator is coming. Willie Corn is coming to Florida. Willie Corn is an ex-Clemson quarterback.
Pray with your quarterbacks and.
I admire you for coming in here and spinning this same bullshit after the season that you had.
No.
Jackpot came in here and was like, "Look,
he did tell us. He told us before the season started that they were going to lose to Arkansas and the Shamecocks, and they were going to win the rest of their games. And they almost ended up doing both of those things. But then they lost 5 other games that it wasn't really.
Yeah, we lost to fucking Arkansas. Don't bring that up. Please don't bring it up. Fucking goddamn pigs.
Y'all actually did a good service. You did a good deed because you probably saved Sam Pittman's job for him.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we wouldn't
but
be
guess
able
what?
to see those bodacious titties bouncing around the sideline of various SEC stadiums anymore if y'all hadn't lost that football game.
It was a great listen. If it's one place that I could love to get a victory in, I'll say 2 places. It's Knoxville, Tennessee, and Columbia, South Carolina. Because every time we go to those two stadiums, we somehow miraculously win a game. We absolutely own
Winning in South
South
Carolina is
Carolina.
not a miracle. You don't. It doesn't take a miracle. I'm
We
not. I'm
we
not so sure
absolutely
about
own
Knoxville and
we actually own Wilson Bryce Stadium. We actually own
Wilson
Wilson Bryce
Williams
Stadium.
Bryce Stadium.
Sir, you're like the fourth best team in your state. Don't call up the program with this nonsense.
Where is the best team in the state, sir?
You're
Sir,
not.
we are the best team in the state, sir.
You couldn't beat
Florida State is horrible. Are you serious? Are you
how
serious? Are you serious? Are you serious
how
right now? At the state of Florida State football, are you saying Florida State is better than Florida? Are you serious?
Yes, I am.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Good Lord. Good Lord.
Anything else? Any other
Please.
like me to spit your way, sir? Your coach is an
Oh
idiot.
my
That too.
God. Oh my.
You should go and get Urban
Mike
Meyer.
Norvell don't know what the fuck he's doing.
You should go and get Urban Meyer back and go back down there to those prisons you got and get you some of the
Oh
killers
my
and
goodness.
molesters you had before.
I'm pretty sure Shane Beamer could beat fucking Mike Norvell in fucking football. I'm pretty sure.
You're the only SEC team I know that, like in the past 20 years, has a convicted murderer on the roster and that actually killed people.
Wow.
Wow.
Nobody else
Well,
gets to hold their hand up for that.
well.
Will Muschamps killed things, but he just kills programs. He doesn't kill people.
Yeah, he definitely killed South. I absolutely love what he did at South Carolina. Absolutely love it.
Well,
It's great to see all those
it kind of follows the same pattern as what he did at Florida.
Yeah.
Uncle Lucy.
I'm still on the fact that y'all really think Florida State is actually good.
Yeah, you feel
That is not good. They haven't been good in 15 years.
SEC team.
Let me. I'll stay and tell us. These sorry sons of a guns is crying, petitioning. They don't have they have 5 of the football teams in the portal right now. They don't have a football team. I'm pretty sure Clemson could beat them by 70 if they wanted to next year.
Who is that?
Clemson could beat them.
Who?
Florida State is half of Florida State's football team is in the portal right now as we speak.
Okay.
Sorry, you've lost 7 out of the last 10 to them. Your thoughts on that?
7 of the last 10. We lead the series.
Really?
We own them.
No way.
We own Florida State. We own Florida State. We own them. What are you talking about? It's like Clemson beat South Carolina every year.
Y'all lost 7 of the last 10 to them? Damn.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't know that.
And you want to put Florida State?
Oh, yeah.
Florida State over Florida?
That year that y'all were really good was the COVID year. It was the year we didn't play any.
We slapped them. We slapped them with a fucking fist in the past fucking 5 years. We slapped their ass. Oh my goodness.
Slapped them with a fist.
And y'all got the nerve to say, oh my goodness, Florida State. Oh man, listen, y'all really be making my blood pressure go with this Florida State bullshit. I swear that they are listen. That could be the Virginia of the ACC next year. They're going to be the Virginia of the ACC next year. You watch what I tell you.
Okay.
Okay.
I pray that we play South Carolina in some kind of way, either it's in baseball or football or whatever, or some kind of SEC championship. Hopefully y'all have a miraculous season. I pray that y'all do so we can make the fucking SEC championship. I pray.
Fucking doing.
Yeah, you got to play by the rules, Jackpot. I mean, you guys have been fucking us in the paint all night, so.
Oh, cry about it.
All of it here.
Damn. Oh,
anyway,
sure.
All right, Octavian. Thank you, sir.
Go Gators.
Go Gators.
Or Octavian. Let's. Dylan. Dylan wants to join the show. Hi, Dylan.
I'm sorry for Octavian, but Kentucky owns Florida.
Okay.
And then who
They
do you think
have
will win
lately.
the Clemson and Kentucky bowl game?
Sure. Anything else?
Who do you think will win the Clemson and Kentucky bowl game?
I don't know because all these people transferring in and out, it's kind of hard to tell. I think Clemson's a 7-point favorite, so I may go with yes, sir. I may go with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's
there you
all
go.
I have.
Thank you, Dylan. Have a good night.
You too.
Come on, Carolina. What the
Hey.
fuck are you doing?
How are you doing, Ray?
Goddamn,
Hey,
motherfuckers.
Rob, I've got a question. Y'all didn't send out a memo about this being special needs night on the show, did you?
Every night is that night on the show, brother.
Well, yeah. I'm about to get hot over here.
I mean, I know y'all watching the basketball game, but I've listened to this Octavian or whatever. I watched him a little bit on Uncle Lou. Is this guy for real, or is he just? I mean, honest to God, is he just that? Is he just? Does he got
Nah,
issues?
he's for real.
In other
He's
words,
for real. He acts like that in person.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh my
Yeah,
Lord, Jesus Christ!
I met him at a Dollar General when I was down that way on vacation.
Oh my
He
God!
came out. Yeah, it was in Palatka.
All I'll say about him, and I'll get off of that subject, is the length of his bus was not regulation. That's all I can say. He didn't ride the full size bus.
Ray.
Hey, did you just not listen to the man, what he had to say?
I can't help him.
Yeah, I did, but he's got his opinions.
Well, exactly. That's an opinion, but
He's got strong opinions.
yeah. But he has no brain cells to back him up, so it is what it is, But
I
anyway,
can't speak for that.
Well, hey, I'm not the brightest bulb in the world, but you know what? At least I'm a realist, and I'm not going to get on the show and make an idiot out of myself like that guy, But hey,
well, I mean, I do it twice a week.
Yeah,
I do it various other times during the week
Stick around.
too, videos. So, yeah.
But you know what? Even when you make an idiot out of yourself, you do make a few good points once in a while, Jack.
I see people out in public all the time that come up to me, even like where I do my work at is over an hour away from where I live. And, people know who I am, and I'll feel somebody staring at me. So I know they're fixing to come up and talk, but I never had anybody say anything out of the way to me out in public. Not yet.
Well, and I don't think they would unless they're just a total idiot or buffoon,
Yeah, because I'm pretty intimidating.
Oh, I know it, man. I sure hope I don't meet you one day,
Jack
bro.
is a legit 6'8".
As you guys say, I'd probably piss down my leg if I saw you in person, Jackpot.
Oh, mercy. I might have to offer you a diaper then.
That's what I'm saying.
Thank you, Ray. You have a good night.
But Jackpot, my parents used to have a grocery store. I grew up in the grocery business, so I understand where you're coming from as being a former manager, and now you're a vendor. So,
yep.
Me and you got that in common. We grew up in retail, basically. So,
yeah, it's
a hard way to make a living. It's nickels and dimes. It's not hundreds and thousands at the time.
Hey,
yeah,
Ray,
and
before you get out of here, hold on a second.
Sure, man.
Hey, I'll see you back.
Let me tell you something, FSU, man. You can wipe up all those tears because you're not making the goddamn playoffs. You can forget about it making the playoffs for the next 15, 20 years. I don't care. I don't care if you cry about it, you cry to the committee, you make death threats, you make picket signs. I don't care. Y'all saw it. And we lead the series, man. Y'all will never, ever get in with the lead indicators.
Okay, what was the score of the last 2 years?
Who gives a damn? Y'all catch up in the series. Catch up in the series. Catch up in the series.
Why do we
talking about catch up?
Why do we
catch up? Catch up to us. Catch up to the Gators. Come join the SEC. Play some real football.
Yeah. Well, we
Play
try
some
to
real
play real
football.
football every year, but you're the only idiots we get to play.
Oh
And we
my
whip
goodness.
your ass basically every year. So what?
Yeah, no, we don't. Y'all don't whip us every year. We whip y'all almost every other year,
Oh
sir.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what
Yeah,
Steve
that just
Spurrier's
be
record
that.
against Bobby Bowden was? Go look it
Who
up.
gives a damn?
Have
Oh
you?
my
Can you
goodness.
even read? Can you read?
Yes,
Do
I
you
can.
have someone that
I
helps
can
you with
read.
internet skills?
Let me tell you something. Steve
Can you
Spurrier
read?
did
Honest
something
to
that
God,
Bobby.
can you read
Let me
first,
tell you
Jack? Can
something.
you read?
Let me tell you something.
I really
Steve
want to
Spurrier
know.
did
Can you
something.
read?
Yes, I can read.
Your
And let me
whole
tell you
family
something.
couldn't. Your whole family together couldn't create a
Oh
basketball
my
bill.
goodness, man. Let me tell you something. Steve Spurrier beat Bobby Bowden in the 1997 Sugar Bowl. He did something that Bobby Bowden never did. Win a national championship versus his rival, dummy,
Against what? What did you say?
against Florida State. He did beat Florida State in the Sugar Bowl
Right.
to win the national
Who
championship.
won the meeting that led up to that? We won one.
Who
You
gives a
guys
damn
won
about
one.
that one? Who cares? We beat y'all.
All
We
right.
beat y'all. We
Who had
beat y'all.
more national championships, Steve Spurrier or Bobby Bowden? Can you count that high?
Yes, I can count that high.
Okay. How many national championships Steve Spurrier got?
Oh my God! It doesn't matter, man.
It
You not a
doesn't
better
matter.
pro.
It doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't.
That's your answer to
Y'all not a
everything. It
better
doesn't
program
matter.
than Florida. Y'all not a better football program than Florida. Point blank. Period. That was absolutely a dumpster fire. Nobody wants to fucking go
No
there.
one wants to. You're right. We're terrible.
Nobody. That is terrible. Everybody's
I
fucking
don't
jumping
know how
ship.
we
You
won
know,
13 games, man. It was a miracle from God. We won 13 games last year.
one could make the argument that Steve Spurrier made a bigger name for himself at South Carolina after he left Florida.
I can believe that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean,
Steve
No.
Spurrier won one national championship at the University of Florida.
Yeah, and guess who it was against?
It doesn't matter. Hey, you
Who
won. We're saying who
who was
won
it against,
more.
sir? Who
Who
was it
won
against,
more?
sir?
Who
Who was
won
it against,
more? You
sir?
retard.
Who
Who
was
won
it
more?
against, sir? Who was it against, sir? The fucking Florida State fucking
Okay, so he won
Seminoles.
one. Bobby won two. Okay,
Yeah,
two
and
is
he
more
won
than
one
one.
against
I
his
know you
rival.
don't understand math,
You've
but two
lost
is
7
more
out
than
of the
one.
last 10 to Florida State, sir. That
What
means
now?
What you said?
times you've lost to them. So you really should come with your hat in your hand. You got your dick kicked in by Kentucky. Stop
Who
it.
gives a fuck about? Who gives a fuck about? Let me backtrack. That Kentucky caller, we monkey slapped Kentucky for
you need
31 years straight.
you need to slip
They
out,
just not
slip
they
that.
just not coming relevant.
You need to slip that little clip out, Octavian, in case Clemson slips up against them in the Gator Bowl.
I've already
They,
called. I called like 3 weeks ago that Clemson's going to lose their bowl game. I said they were going to lose their bowl
oh
game.
my God, man, y'all not losing to
A
Kentucky,
while
man.
ago,
Stop it,
you
man.
just said the Kentucky man. You just said Clemson would win.
Clemson will win. Clemson's gonna dominate the fuck out of them.
But I also
No,
said
I'm
it
talking
wouldn't
to
surprise
Rob.
me if they lost their game. Would not surprise me. I stand by what I said.
Man, FSU is gonna get donkey stopped by Georgia, and then they're gonna digress the next year, and they're gonna show you who is the real Florida State is when they get rid of Mike Lavelle next year when they fire his ass for going 8-4.
All right, so you're going to fire a coach that went 10-3 and 13-0.
Yeah, man, they're gonna fire because
You
his
are the
expectations.
absolute
You you
epitome
you
of no
you
brain cells living.
you
You have
listen.
not a single brain
You
cell in your head
FSU fans,
that
do you think
actually works.
y'all think y'all so good? When y'all come crashing down, when y'all hit reality, y'all gonna be
You
like
know
these Georgia
what?
fans over
You
I
here.
know
thought
what,
you was
buddy?
fixing to
Ifs
start
and
singing
buts
You
and
Bullwinkle
know,
candy and
theme
nuts would
music.
you
all have a
When it
party.
comes
But I got
crashing
news for you.
down
You
and it
are
hurts
brainless idiots.
inside.
You're a
let me tell you,
brainless
your
idiot.
FSU fans, you FSU fans are brainless. That's just like y'all didn't make the
Okay.
playoffs.
Well,
Y'all knew y'all was gonna get donkey fucked in the playoffs. We know it. You know it.
He just said.
You know it.
He just said they were going to get donkey fucked. What the hell is that?
Y'all know y'all gonna get
I don't
donkey
know. It
fucked.
doesn't sound good.
Because I'm about to Google that later.
Y'all knew it.
No, what's even more, can you spell donkey stomp? Can you spell it?
You donkey fucked.
Can you
Donkey
spell it?
fucked.
We are not having a
Donkey
spelling show, sir.
Listen, these Florida State fans actually think they can actually fucking make the playoffs and win it. They know damn well. I know damn well they're not gonna win it. They're sorry as hell. For real.
We're
They is
terrible. Yeah,
sorry
we're so
as
bad.
they're
We're
sorry
so
as
bad that we
hell.
have 13-0, and you're so great you went
Y'all
5-7.
barely won the champions. Y'all barely won the conference championship against a badass Louisville team. That's bad. Barely. Y'all barely won by 10 points. I could barely score. Y'all horrible.
You know what?
Y'all could barely
I'm
beat.
just
Y'all
talking
barely
about
beat us.
retarded people
Y'all
because their
barely beat
IQ's got
us.
a
If it
higher
wasn't
IQ.
for a dumbass head coach, we would have won. Y'all would have been in a damn playoff situation.
Octavian, can you hold on just a second, sir? I can go back to tape of you on this program saying we need to fire Napier like today, and you wanted to coach the team.
Y'all want to coach the team.
You said, quote, I can coach these motherfuckers better than he can.
I can.
To win the SEC next year with the same coach?
We got a new. He's not calling the plays. As long as he's not calling the plays, he's all right with me. But he calls the fucking plays. His fucking ass has got to go. His fucking ass has got to go. Just like Florida State. When Florida State start losing next year, when they start winning 6 games a year, Mike Norvell will be finding a new home. He can go. He can pack his bags up now and go to Memphis right now.
Let me ask you a question. If you can get a complete sentence together, if he's so terrible, why do you want him gone? If he's so bad, you should hope he stays there the rest of his career.
He is bad.
Donkey stomp us every year. If he's so bad, you're scared to fucking death of him, you moron.
I'm not scared of death of no Florida State. We're not scared of Florida State. Oh my God!
Why do you want him? Why do you want a man fired that you're so much better than?
Because y'all horrible. They're gonna fire him. Y'all know he's gonna get fired.
I tell you what, if there was any way humanly possible that we could put money on that for next year, I would put my entire life savings up on that. He don't get fired next year.
All right.
And the bad thing is, I stay right here in Tallahassee. I see everything. It's just horrible. It's fucking horrible. The schools.
Just look from the neutral corner. Outside looking in, Mike Norvell does seem to have it together a little bit better than Sunbelt.
Well, absolutely. Well, you're smart enough to know that, Jackpot. You're not a retard. Okay,
no, I'm not.
I'm
pretty close.
Oh my God! Here we go.
Hey, listen. I'm not the one. If anybody listens to you, you're absolutely brain dead, dude. There's fans and fandom, and there's people.
When we come up to when we come to Doak Campbell Stadium and stomp y'all in front of y'all home friends and stomp y'all in front of the national people,
I'll meet you at Doak next year. How about that?
I will be there, buddy. I will be there, buddy. Watching Rudy my Gators on and stomp you fucking y'all.
How are you gonna get in?
Donkey fucking. I got a ticket. Oh, I got the ticket.
Yeah, you
got a ticket.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I got a ticket to get in those games.
You do?
Jackpot, you want to just let him go, or are you ready to move on? Just let him go, baby.
We might want to move on to the next topic.
All right, hey guys, y'all have a great night. I'll talk to y'all later.
Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah, fuck Florida State. Fuck Florida State.
Goodbye, Octavian.
Zona Tucson, Carolina Jackpot. What's your favorite Mexican food dish? Believe it or not, it's just regular old chicken nachos.
Fair enough. Uncle Lou, welcome to the
hard to beat.
Well, I wanted to come on and talk to Ozzy and Harriet, but y'all left me in the back room like I fucking owe you money or something. God damn! 10 minutes. I wanted to come on and talk to those 2 clowns, but nope. I had to wait in the back room. I don't know which one of y'all I owe money to, but anyway, hey, listen. That was a great argument, but Rob Sanders, I don't know why you had to belly up to the bar and butt in. They were doing just good on their own. Dunking on Kentucky? Really? You lost to Duke. Yeah, those are both basketball schools, clown. Don't talk to the Florida man about losing to Kentucky until you can handle Duke. Stay out of their business.
Okay. Anything else, sir? Yeah. Baylor man joining the show. What's up?
Howdy, guys. How y'all doing?
What's going on?
Better than I deserve.
Yes, sir. Same exact here. This is my trash talking season.
What, basketball season?
Yeah, we're a basketball school.
Are you now?
Yeah, we're currently undefeated. We're in the top 10. Yeah, we're pushing for a Big 12 title.
How is it y'all are undefeated? You're in the top 10. We're not even ranked. But we're undefeated and we're currently winning against another undefeated team. That doesn't seem right.
I don't know. I guess the Big 12 in basketball is equivalent to SEC in football.
It must be.
Maybe it's Big 12.
The Baylor basketball program made a heck of a rebound. No pun intended. From the shape it was in, however many years ago. Wasn't that the program where the one guy left somebody in the desert?
Pretty much. And then Scott Drew, current coach, turned it all around.
Yeah.
I mean, we were dead in the water, and he gave us a life preserver, and now we're a good squad. And you know, we got most of the problems that we had last year fixed, and yeah, this is a solid team.
Well, South Carolina only won 11 games last year, and they've won 7 so far this year. They'll probably exceed last year's win total by the end of December.
Hey, there you go. I remember when your squad made it to the Final Four.
They sure did.
And you beat us by
one. Darius Thornwell hadn't gotten the flu.
Can we get a timeout for Wiggins is breaking his foot off in your ass? 2 straight possessions. Yes, sir.
That's what happened. Dang it.
Chauncey Wiggins is a fucking beast. Write that shit down. Oh, God.
The Home Depot crowds. Oh, come to life now. Dang it. He just got. Whoa. What the fuck? What is this?
He got
scuffling hillbillies out there throwing people around.
I think he got his foot tangled up there, Jackpot.
Yeah.
Those Ewoks have that problem.
Yeah. Well, you can tell there's not as much venom and piss and venom in this one as there is in the football game, but not from me anyway. But god dang it. I knew they were up by 7 at halftime. I knew those son of bitches were going to come back in the second half. Damn it.
Clemson has no basketball tradition to speak of. I mean, Horace Grant was there. That's about it. Tree Rollins, he was pretty good. Other than that, they've had a bunch of shitholes. So
yeah, y'all are more of a football school anyway.
Yeah, we are a football school.
And I've noticed that Daba's made a lot of changes. I guess he's not all in anymore. Or not requiring all in anymore.
No, they weren't all in.
He brought in.
He remained all in.
He brought in Chris Rumpf. He also brought in friend of the program, Levon Kirkland. Levon Kirkland's now on his staff. So,
oh boy, more former players.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Levon Kirkland, was a defensive coordinator at Florida A&M, coached the linebackers for the Arizona Cardinals, went to the Super Bowl with them. He's a hell of a coach. Getting him to come and coach, at home is, at least he's got a resume. It's not like CJ Spiller, who never fucking coached anywhere. Kirkland's actually coached somewhere and won some shit. I mean, there's that too,
So you think he's got better coaching acumen than CJ Spiller?
Absolutely. He's actually been on the recruiting trail and worked and well, I mean, that's not hard. You have just as much experience as they had when they were hired, basically. I'd much rather hire you. At least I know you'd show up on time and the fucking game film would probably be in focus. Those fools probably screw that up. So there's that. Anyway, anything else there, Octavian? Not Octavian, Baylor, man. I'm losing my mind tonight. I'm in this game because they gave South Carolina a little hope there, and now reality's coming back.
Yeah, we'll see. Reality might that we're taking a breather. Who we got sitting on the bench right now?
But just know that even you put both of your guys' teams' best players together, y'all still wouldn't beat Baylor.
In what?
Men's basketball.
Oh, I'm not sure about that.
PJ Hall is an all ACC first teamer. He would fucking slaughter some Baylor folks. He needs some help at the guards, basically, but PJ Hall would hold his own, I assure you.
Well, that's where we would Michie Johnson would step in.
There you go.
We were combining both the teams together.
I'll take Wiggins tonight. Wiggins got 3 out of 4 3-pointers. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, he's all right.
All right, Baylor man. Thank you, buddy.
Of course. Second Bears.
All right, there you go.
Jerry Wells says, "What are Greg Atkins' health problems?"
How you guys doing?
I'm not sure what's wrong with him. What's going on?
What's going on, buddy?
Yeah, just wanted to get with you guys. Let's see about the college football playoff. I know a lot of Florida State fans have been complaining. Now, personally, what I would have done if I'd have been the committee, it'd have been Michigan, Washington, Florida State, and Alabama. Now, people say, well, Texas beat Alabama. But the thing you got to say is that who do you think would win on a neutral field, Alabama or Texas? And Alabama does have the best win in college football so far.
Yep. That's why I kept trying to tell the Florida State people, or the people that were supporting the Florida State argument about Alabama. Was like, well, they took down the team that's won 29 games in a row. Hard to argue with.
And it's really hard to argue with going undefeated in your conference. I mean, as I said,
I know.
Next year, it's going to take care of itself with the 12-team playoff. But, as soon as that fiasco ended Saturday, I'm thinking like somebody's getting left out and somebody's going to be getting mad.
Yep.
Hey, you want to know the interesting thing is if we had the 12-team playoff this year, Mizzou would probably be in the playoff.
Yeah, they would.
Absolutely. That's absolutely. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I'm really hoping next year that Missouri can keep this momentum going. And I know from what I understand, Luther Burden's going to be staying. I was really thinking that he was going to be leaving since he's like one of the elite wide receivers in the SEC, but apparently he's staying. Cody Schrader is going to be, obviously he's going to be gone. We're going to keep Harrison Mevis. So we'll see what happens. We're pulling in some decent recruits. And it's a whole new season, and Texas and OU are in the mix. So I'm really looking forward to the SEC next season. It's going to be fantastic.
I think Luther Burden's too. He hasn't been there long enough to leave, has he?
I'm not really 100% sure on the rules.
He's been there, I think.
Sophomore? Do you have to be a junior to declare for the NFL?
You have to have played 3 years, right, okay. Rob?
What's that?
You have to have been there. You have to have been in school 3 years, right?
Yeah, 3 years graduated from high school.
Okay, yeah. Cool. Then that makes sense. I'm not really up on every one of the rules about who can declare and all that kind of jazz.
Well,
so
you can't. You hardly can't be because everything is. It's kind of confusing anymore.
Now I'm really hoping, and I know he's probably not going to stay, but I know Schrader does have one more year eligibility because he was there during the COVID year. I'd love for him to come back, but I think since he's a top back in the SEC, he's going to be going to NFL. Somebody's going to make him an offer, I think.
Well, we shall see on that. Interesting.
Oh, Cody, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who sticks around for who, to be honest with you.
So, but I think the college football playoff committee did the best job they could. As I said, they're not going to satisfy everybody. There's 4 spots. And there were some deserving teams. There were probably more than 4 deserving teams. What can you do? You got to do what you got. You can only do, you can only deal the hand that was dealt you.
Yeah, you're right. They did the best they could with what they had to work with. And, unfortunately for, somebody, they're going to be left out.
Exactly. So, well, thanks a lot, guys, for listening to me, and you guys have a great night. I'll keep listening. Bye-bye.
Thank you, buddy.
M-I-Z-Z-O.
Yo,
Me
you.
and you.
He knows all about that shit.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, obviously we've got the Gamecock officials up there. I mean, they're giving guys fouls after the damn shot clock expired. I mean,
That's not against the rules.
They can't tell the difference between damn zeros and whatever. Oh, we have to give them a foul here. It's ridiculous. These refs are terrible. Terrible.
They got a tough job. Got a tough job to do.
They certainly do. Anyway, putting the link up there if you guys want to join the show. We have to thank our
Mario
sponsor.
Anderson Jr. jumped in the portal today.
Right. Yeah, you wanted to. What were your thoughts on that?
Oh, I mean, I think it's kind of sorry. I mean, South Carolina hadn't taken him from Newberry, which, I mean, he was sharpening his services around, I'm sure, but you know, if he hadn't been halfway successful here, he wouldn't have even had an opportunity to make any money. I mean, these kids make any money at Division II schools? Probably not. So I don't know, but I hate to see him go because he had a ton of potential. You know, if they could have gotten that offensive line thing fixed, here the goofy Peter Brady Lurch lookalike just dunked on us, held on to the rim and swinging around like a monkey. But no, they don't call a technical foul. That's against the rules. They don't call technicals on that anymore.
Jackpot. Let me ask you about this though. There's talk that maybe he was told, look, Rocket Sanders is coming from Arkansas. Now, of course, he was injured, you know, for a good part of the year. Only had like 200 yards on the year, but the year before he had like 1,200 yards and was a hell of a running back. Huh?
1,400 and something the year before.
But he was a hell of a running back. Now it's like, all right, maybe this is the guy that they told him, look, this guy's coming in because he's supposed to visit this weekend, according to several reports. Maybe he just was like, I'm not going to be a number 2 back. I got 1 year left. To hell with all that. Maybe there's that.
No, but I mean, the program has to go on and continue to. They have to try to recruit players and bring in the best people and who they think can help the team. And surely he can't be dumb enough to think that just him is going to be able to carry the load. That's not what you need. You can't have that on an SEC caliber team. It's just not feasible. So,
well, but on the other hand, though, I mean, maybe there's a set where it's what you said, like, hey, you know, we found you, we brought you here, that kind of thing. Maybe there's some of that too. I don't know. Clemson got hit with the transfer portal too. Andrew Makuba's going to the. He's transferring. I thought he was going to go in the draft, but
yeah, I saw that today.
Drew says, "You thinking FSU makes national champs T-shirts and have a Disney parade if they win the bowl game?"
They're not winning the bowl game.
They're not winning the bowl game, but there's that. But
if they do, then yeah, I think they probably will do something like that if they win it. I think they probably will.
I think that, you know, the second most pissed fan base right now after Florida State is Michigan, because they don't want to play Alabama in the first fucking round of the playoffs. They were looking at getting Florida State and having a bye, and now it's like, holy shit, now we have to play Alabama. Damn it.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting game. You know, nobody likes either one of those teams. Yeah. Which one's more disliked this year? I'm thinking probably Michigan.
Well, here's the thing with the Michigan stuff is that the NCAA hasn't completely ruled that they cheated yet, basically. I mean, it's not like they're stripping them of anything yet. So we know that they did. I mean, it's I don't know, such a gray area with that.
That's true. Did you see the little snip of Reese Davis from ESPN's College Football Room interviewing Coach Drinkowitz on Sunday afternoon, and he held the phone up. Did you see that when he said, "Well, guys," I said, I'm sorry to cut y'all short, but I got to go. I got got because they're talking about his bowl game against Ohio State. He said, "I got Connor Stallions beeping in right now, so I got to go." And Reese Davis just started laughing. He said, "Well, maybe you'll get some help with your Ohio State preparation then."
Holy shit!
Yeah, you didn't see that? That was
No, I didn't
hilarious.
see that.
Yeah, you have to go back and find that clip.
All right,
But, yeah, he
so
said he had to go. He had Connor Stallions beeping in.
we got like 4 minutes left here, and South Carolina and Clemson. Clemson leads 59-58.
Yeah.
I don't understand the wearing the damn worker vest. What the hell is going on with the Clemson student section?
I don't know, sir. I mean,
Some dressed like Santa Claus.
That's your people. It's your fan base. I mean, they're
I don't know what
kind
the
of
students
strange.
there.
Kind of strange. Yeah, South Carolina's giving this thing away. They're in the process of trying to anyway. We'll see.
So if Clemson wins, it was nothing that South Carolina did. It was what, yeah. It's basically what it
basically. I mean, we'll have given it away.
You sent me something earlier I thought was funny. It ended up it's like South Carolina was a 60-point favorite over Morgan State, and I didn't really know what it was yet.
No, it was like 63, 62 or something, and they ended up winning by 64. Believe it or not, they won like 102 to 38 or something like that. It was like, damn, how they get it that close.
I mean, Dawn Staley, like, she supposedly is highlighting the HBCUs this year, and then she's kicking them in the face though when they get on the court.
I was wondering why they're playing teams like that, because I mean that's not even.
She wants to bring them in, and I mean, and then highlight the HBCUs a little bit. I don't have an issue with that, but is it really highlighting them if you win? Like, they beat Mississippi Valley State like 116-12 or something. Like,
oh my gosh,
a couple of weeks ago.
Is that even Division I?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think so. They're like on the level of like the Citadel and stuff like that, I guess, but I don't know.
They ain't no Southern Conference.
Well, I mean, but they're at that level is what I'm trying to say. I think they're in the MEAC.
Does Citadel have a women's basketball team right now?
It's a good question. They used to not have women's stuff there at all. Hold on. Citadel.
I don't think they do. I've never heard tell anything about it, unless it may just be like a club sport type thing.
Well, I mean, they kind of. Let's see here. Hold on. Let's see here. The Citadel, the Military College of South Carolina sports, women's sports. You have cross country, golf, rifle, soccer, track and field, and volleyball. So
they got enough girls to field a rifle team, but they don't have enough girls to field a basketball team.
Well, I mean, I think they have to match the number of scholarships for football and everything else. So they could probably have a lot more shooters. It's probably cheaper. You have like 4 meets a year, something like that.
Do you think rifle team members ever enter the transfer portal?
I'm sure they do. I mean, the Citadel, I would venture to say the Citadel has one of the best rifle teams in the country.
Probably so. Either them or VMI.
VMI might be in the mix too.
VMI, yeah. Army, any of those folks.
Army.
What do you think about that game this weekend? I think Army's a 2.5-point favorite. That game is always, it seems like the line is always really short on that game.
Yeah. So
both of them are. I think they're fighting for bowl eligibility too this time.
Yeah. So whoever loses probably isn't going to a bowl game, but Army's 5-6, Navy's 5-6. Like, I wonder. Let's look Navy's schedule. Let's see who they played. They played Notre Dame, Wagner, Memphis, South Florida, North Texas, Charlotte, Air Force, Temple, UAB, East Carolina, and SMU. So, yeah, I mean, that's not exactly a murderer's row schedule there.
No, I mean, they are in a conference at least.
Yeah.
Army
schedules.
Damn it!
A little bit different here. Louisiana Monroe. Yeah, there you go. Chase Hunter decided to take over. Louisiana Monroe, Delaware State, UTSA, Syracuse, Boston College, LSU, UMass.
Shit!
Then they've won 3 straight.
Fucking A, damn it. Why'd you give a fucking game away, motherfuckers? Anyway, what about Army?
Huh.
Son of a bitch.
Oh. About 85 seconds left here. Clemson has ballooned their lead to 6 points now, as they're going to possibly do what they did in football, which is just win. That's what happens.
God damn it, man. How they fucking son of bitches. They were up by 7 points at halftime. And they fucking blow it. You blow it. No guts. No guts. Zero guts.
You know, but you guys are zipped up, man. You guys are fully zipped. Remember, SEC Bias told us that.
Looked like they had a zipper over the basket in the second half. Damn, for foul shots too. You can't hit them? God, guys. Oh, holy shit.
I mean,
I swear. We
well,
can't
now,
do it. They can't. Nothing. None of our athletic programs. Nobody can do anything right. 2 free throws. Chokes. Nobody can do anything right. They can't do anything right in football. Can't keep anybody out of the transfer portal. We can't keep this one around. You can't protect the damn undefeated start in the basketball. God.
yeah, and you're losing to a fucking field house full of balloon animals and fucking
a field house full of idiots wearing the Home Depot vests and playing with balloon animals.
That's what you got.
Absolutely, just pathetic.
Your coach looks like he doesn't give a shit too, by the way. Just throwing that out there.
He keeps that same look on 24/7. He probably sleeps like that. He rides roller coasters like that. Probably poops like that. I mean, that's just how he is.
He's got resting dope face, is what you're telling me? I mean, or resting don't give a fuck face? That's kind of what it looks like.
Well, I mean, yours clearly has resting don't give a fuck face. I mean, he's been around there for, 15 years and has accomplished nothing.
He went to
a couple of wins over South Carolina, and I think he beat UNC once back in like 2014.
Oh, well. We're not a basketball school.
No, they were talking about them today on the 107.5 the game, and why he's been there for so long and has given it's been pretty mediocre for the most part. And they were talking about the theory that, Clemson's always going to make sure Dabo's got the money that he needs to spend on coaches and whatever he needs to keep that football program going. So maybe it's just not in the cards for the athletic department to replace the basketball coach just because.
See, I have issues with that because they've
because he only won 18 games.
They've completely renovated Little John. They've pumped shit tons of money into it. They give him whatever the hell he wants. I just think that it's just, and I've said this for the longest time, being a Clemson, look at my buddy Kerry Rich there on the sideline. Used to play ball with him at the Y a good bit. He's a hell of a player for the Gamecocks at one point. But no, I mean, they have the money up there and all that, but it's being a Clemson basketball fan is the equivalent of being a South Carolina football fan. You may have all the money in the fan base, etc., but you're just not going to be worth a shit. It's just the same thing. You don't win anything.
Yeah. Roll Tide says the Clemson fans storm the court. Yes, they do. That's actually where we started noticing it and making fun of it first. They stormed the court after they beat Belmont Abbey or somebody a few years ago in the NIT.
What's their Belmont Possible? What are they? I don't even know what their mascot is.
The Possible Bruins.
Bruins.
Possibly the Bruins.
Possibly the Bruins?
Possibly the Paladins. I don't really know what they are.
I have no. I mean, you could have told me, Rob, they're the Blue Devils, and I'd have been like, okay, they're the Blue Devils. I would have bought it.
I think Belmont is the Bruins, though.
Get the ball in bounds.
I think I'm correct in saying
Jesus. What a fucking shit show. Got fucking timeouts. You don't call timeout. What an asshole.
Oh, shit. He just turned the ball over.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you were in a delay, Jackpot. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a delay.
My
I've told
fault.
everybody that because I stream the games and stuff.
Well,
I've talked about that a lot.
I've never done like a stream where we're actually watching something, but Clemson just turned the ball over on a 5-second violation when they had timeouts. What kind of level of stupid is that? Let's give the ball back to them.
Watch Johnson. That's not good awareness. That's piss poor clock management there. Clock management, piss poor.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta call timeout. What a shit show!
Fouled Lurch.
Is that what we're calling him? I mean, we look like we have Screech, like both Screeches, both of them. They both kind of look like Screech from Saved by the Bell.
I don't. Yeah, I know. We got some good looking hair over on our side.
And you guys have I'll give you that. You got the better hair group. So
yeah, we definitely have the better hair. But that doesn't always equate to a victory. Doesn't look like it's going to tonight. Pretty disappointing, actually. They have a 7-point lead, like BVD says, a 7-point.
Didn't
lead.
you guys have like a huge win over George Washington where you hit like a school record for threes or some shit?
Yeah, Sunday, last Friday they did, and they actually lost to that team last year. They lost to George Washington. Now, this coming Saturday, we're set to. Damn it, we can't buy a fucking basket in the second half. This is just ridiculous. Clemson's given them opportunities to take the lead back. They've given them a bunch of opportunities, and they can't convert. Just can't fucking convert. It's fucking pathetic.
Well, but you've rebounded well tonight. We'll give you that.
Uh-huh.
Not that that's going to help.
No, I mean, it doesn't matter if you can't convert with it.
We get these comments from the Facebook folks. These two look like they take turns smelling each other's balls. Thank you for that, sir.
Okay,
That's
Paul
wonderful.
Peters.
Paul Peters. What a mess.
I stole my turn. Anyway, 30-something seconds left, down 6. Jesus Christ. So he can't even drive and lay the fucking ball in the damn basket. What the stolen? Still can't hit a damn basket. God damn, how long has it been since we scored? 10 minutes? Fuck.
Tennessee fan thinks he's cute. Why can't I find when South Carolina plays in a bowl? Probably because you can't read the schedule.
Keep on looking. It's there somewhere, Tennessee fan. I promise you it's there. I promise you it is there.
But I forgot to tell you something. You were on the Mazodcast a couple weeks ago when they were talking about the book that Brennan from the Mazodcast wrote about the 1961 Mizzou football team or whatever. And you said something along the lines of your call of, "Hey man, I can't wait for that book to come out. Maybe somebody will read it to me."
Yeah,
I'll spit my drink out.
Well, the thing about that is, over on their Patreon, he's actually reading the book. I mean, like chapter by chapter, he's reading the book. Like there's chapter 1 episode, chapter 2, 3, and I haven't even listened to any of them yet because I want to read the book. I don't want to listen to the book. I was just being silly. I don't want to listen to a book.
Yeah, to hell with all that. It's not story time.
I want to read a book. But like one chapter, they read it in like 15 minutes. So this must be a really short book. That book takes after my Peter. It's short.
I mean, we didn't need to know about your anatomy on the program this evening, sir.
Well, okay. I'm sorry. I just offered it up.
So Clemson has a 6-point lead here over South Carolina. Looks like it's winding down, Jackpot.
Over the quarter zips.
The quarter zips? Yeah.
Wasn't zipping enough tonight. That was a good job of coaching in the second half by Brad Brownell and the gang.
No, I know it wasn't. It was shit. They had two, whatever.
Well, I mean, they shut down. I mean, our field goal percentage in the second half dropped way down.
Well, we have,
Terrible.
we have the smartest fans that listen to this show. Finemize says donkey punch is a thing, but donkey fuck is not. Thank you for telling us that, sir. We appreciate that. We got smart folks that listen to this show.
Yes,
so
we
that's
do.
good.
Yeah, I was wondering about that when I heard that come out of his mouth. Is that really a thing? Because I don't think it is.
So, anyway, back to Army really quick. They played Louisiana Monroe and lost. They played Delaware State, and then they won at UTSA. That's a pretty good win. Lost to Syracuse by 13.
They
lost
won at UTSA?
They did.
Yeah, that's got to be their probably their best win of the season, I'd say.
Actually, no. They won at Syracuse. They lost at Syracuse, lost to Boston College, lost to Troy, lost to LSU, lost to UMass, but then they turned their season around. They beat Air Force, which is 25th in the country. They beat them 23-3. Then they beat Holy Cross, but then they beat Coastal Carolina 28-21. So they really got their shit together late in the season.
Yeah, beating Coastal Carolina, I don't think is quite what it used to be.
Well, but I mean, the UTSA win's a good win, and so is Air Force. Air Force was a pretty good team this year.
Yeah, that I would have to say that was probably their win of the year.
Big Vol Daddy says donkey fuck is definitely a thing because Army donkey fucked UTSA. Well, at least UTSA scheduled them, and they didn't pull them off the schedule like some people.
I'm not saying this just because it's Clemson. I'm really not just because we're going to lose this game and I'm mad. Those students, there are a lot of douchebags in those stands tonight. I'm sorry. They were a lot that had their arms locked and were rocking back and forth a minute ago. I'm like, what the hell are these people doing?
I mean, we have a theme. Maybe that's what it is.
Culture.
The theme tonight is balloon animals and Home Depot vests. Maybe that's what the theme is tonight.
Well, maybe we need to do that next game. See if we can't win it. Jesus Christ. I can't believe they fucking I can't believe they came out and just, as Uncle Lou would say, pushed a plastic plate out on the 50-yard line the entire second half and took a dump on it. I know there's not a 50-yard line here. We pushed a plastic plate out on midcourt and took a dump on it the entire second half.
There you go. SEC Dog says it looks like a man overboard drill at Tater Court. Very good, sir. Very good. I don't know. I was surprised South Carolina started 7-0. They only won 9 games last year, I think it was, and
they won 11.
Well, I thought it was 9. I'm sorry.
Let's give them
credit. They won 11
now.
games, but they started out 7-0, and I guess this is their first. It's not really their because they played Notre Dame at home. Notre Dame's a Power 5 school.
They beaten Notre Dame. They beat Virginia Tech.
They beat George Washington. They beat the holy hell out of him. Like
they beat Grand Canyon, which is actually a good basketball team.
Yeah. Didn't Dan Marley coach them?
Who?
Dan Marley. He used to coach them.
Oh, I don't know. They beat DePaul, like USC Upstate and VMI. So, they haven't played the toughest schedule out there, but.
Well, but, Clemson, by the way, they have wins over Pitt. They won at Pitt the other day. They won at Alabama last week. So they're not just playing the shitpo teams at the beginning of the season. So
they're not pulling a Kentucky football.
Yeah, they're not playing MAC teams. That's a good thing. So
BVD says Vandy lost to San Francisco.
Shut up.
Poverty.
San Francisco was favored a good
San Francisco's good at basketball. That's actually they're a basketball school.
Yeah. Who was it that played there? Bill Russell played at
Bill
San
Russell
Francisco.
played. Yeah, I know he did. I played a book. I did a book report on him when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I did. They had some kind of shooting in Las Vegas today. Did you see that?
Yeah, where they canceled the UNLV Dayton game. That's
Well, I think somebody got killed, sir.
Oh God, really? I thought it was
Yes.
just somebody just shooting guns
No,
off.
somebody got killed. So that's fuck the damn
Mm,
basketball game.
that's
That's
not
correct.
good.
There's always something going on out there. Like what's didn't somebody open fire at a what happened at a concert a few years ago out there?
Yeah, it was like a shooting at a concert of some sort. I remember that. Like,
Yeah, I mean, there's always something going on out there. It's not. I don't think that's really someplace I'd want to go.
well, you always go to the land of the Amish when you go on vacation. So
Yeah, usually there or Florida. I don't know if I'm gonna go back to Florida again anytime soon, though.
why not? You had the greatest video ever with the woman with the,
Exactly. That's why, because there's too many people like that. I don't like that. I want something a little bit more quiet and not as weird. 72-67. So the Gamecocks covered the number, but they let Clemson come from behind and win. So,
So there you go. Clemson wins tonight. Which, yeehaw.
Matthew says 3 people died there.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
Yeah, it was a Jason Aldean concert. That's right. I can't even remember when that was. Was that before the pandemic? Or
I don't remember. What a mess.
I think it was like right after. So it hadn't been that long ago. 2017.
Yeah.
Till Valhalla says Outer Banks is not. That's someplace I've always wanted to go.
The Outer Banks?
Yeah. Holy shit! Somebody's wearing a CW t-shirt.
Well, no, that's because, I think, there's, I don't know why. I don't know. Whatever at this juncture. So we have the Army Navy game this weekend. I'm taking Army. I think they're going to win. They'll cover whatever.
Yeah, I would go with Army as well. I'd go with Army as well. I think, yeah. So, well, I think we've had a good show. I think it's about time to get out of here. What you say?
It is about time to get out of here. All right, Jackpot. I hope you have a good weekend, and we'll see you guys later on.
See y'all later. Thank you.